All right, let's mini jam.
Hang on to your butt flaps. It's time for a mini Sam jam. Like a normal one, but not as long.
Oh, sing it, girl. I love it. Welcome to the mini jam for one of my favorite movies, Wanted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like a normal jam, but not as long.
Yeah, it's just what you wanted. Get it?
What's your history with this movie?
Well, this movie
Speaks to your heart.
It does. I don't
Yeah,
want to
man.
say it changed my life, but like I watched it, and it's the only movie I've ever done this where it ended, and I just said, "Restart." I want to see it again. I lived this cubicle life back then.
Okay, but I could set the building on fire.
So having this guy be in a cubicle and then have this awesome thing happen to him where he turns into this badass assassin, I was like, I want that so fucking much. And then at the end, when he's like, "The did you do today?" Nothing. You're right. I'll watch this movie again.
You're so right.
You're so right. I'm
I
such
suck.
a loser. But yeah, no, this movie is so great. And this is going to be a big old gush fest. I'll try to be normal about it. But
When this came out, it was in a time in my life I was single and I would go out to the bar, but I'd get home and want to throw on a movie to like kind of fall asleep to.
Yep.
And was always in the rotation. And I throw this one on and I realized that this is that time of my life because we got to after he made his first kill. And I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this train scene because I was always been sleeping about halfway through.
oh, you never finished the whole movie?
I have in my
Yeah.
life, yes, because I know how it ends. I do everything, but I watched that first section so many times
Yeah.
that I got to like the second half. I was like, oh, golly, that's right. This is part of that movie.
He goes on the train 2 times? That's weird. No, I love this thing.
Well, let's get into some vitals, but first,
Okay,
let's find out what your button is.
Yeah, let's see what the button is.
What's Dave's button for today?
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's what we're watching.
Yeah, that's great. I love it.
This was released in 2008.
Jeez.
2000 and late.
You sold 2,000 and late.
Rotten Tomatoes 72, 69. IMDb 6.7. So for better or worse than IMDb, which was 6.7, we're going
Yep.
with a spy/assassin theme.
Okay.
Starting with The Long Kiss Goodnight.
I sock him in the jaw and your pop goes the weasel.
Is worse.
It is just better. 6.8 versus a 6.7. Samuel L. Jackson sneaks above Morgan Freeman.
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah.
I have a quick question, though. You're hiring an assassin. Who would you trust more to get the job done, Angelina or Gina Davis?
Angelina?
What if...
Well, I guess which Gina Davis?
Yeah, that's true. Just school teacher?
Right.
No, I'm talking ice skates Gina Davis.
Oh. Charlie was pretty capable, too.
She was very
But she
capable.
couldn't bend bullets, man. I'm still going Angelina Jolie.
Okay, I'm upping it even more.
Okay.
Gina Davis on ice skates with a retainer.
Oh. I mean, it's rough, but I'm still going to go Angelina Jolie.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It's your choice, even if it's wrong. If looks could kill, is that better or worse?
Worse.
Worse, 5.8. Have you seen that movie?
I don't think so. Oh. What is it? Which one?
It's with Richard Greco, and he's
yeah.
a teenager,
Yep.
and he gets mistaken as a spy.
I've seen it. Not in a long, long time.
No kidding, because you can't.
Right.
Unless you have a DVD and a DVD player,
Oh, is that right? It's nowhere?
you can't own this movie.
Oh.
Smoking Aces, is that better or worse?
Sadly, this is it. This is, it's disgusting. And thanks God, dog pile of piss poor physique on top of a small cock and hereditary alcoholism. Appreciate it.
Let's say worse.
Yeah, just barely, 6.6.
I like that movie. It's no wanted, but it's good.
I bet you I'll make that a mini gem eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be one of the real quick ones coming up, but
Right.
I love that movie. The people in it is insane.
For sure.
Jason Bateman, Ben Affleck, Jeremy Piven, Chris Pine, just keep
Ryan
going.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, Ray Liotta. All right. Top Secret. Is that better or worse?
Worse.
It is just worse with... No, it's better. It's better. Sorry.
What? No, it isn't.
It is better with a 7.2.
I hate that.
Have you seen that movie?
Isn't that like the spoof thing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically the guys who made Airplane made a Elvis
I don't
Presley
think I have
/
seen it.
What's that?
I don't think I have seen it.
Oh, I will definitely add that to your list.
Put it on the list.
That's great. That's why I had it on here. I need more homework options. I feel like they're getting lame on my list. Director Timur Bekmambetov. And he's best known for his vampire franchise series, Night Watch in 2004 and Day Watch 2006.
Okay. So
Do you know
that's
those?
That dude. I have heard of those before.
Okay, I didn't even know what they were, but I talked a lot about him during. We just did Mercy. We watched Mercy, and it was a 5-minuter on the Send Help episode.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear more about, Mercy, if you want to hear more about Timur Bekmambetov,
He directed Mercy too?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you remember when we did Mercy? I was like, this director, and he directed Wanted.
Oh.
And then you punched me.
Yeah.
And I was crying for like 5 minutes. We had to pause.
Right. Okay. Now I got it. Yep. We're back in. Yep.
Writers, there's 2 of them that have the exact same credits. That's Michael Brandt and Derek Haas.
Okay.
They did Too Fast, Too Furious. They did 310 to Yuma and other things that didn't have numbers.
Have you seen 310 to Yuma?
Yeah, my dad made me watch that, and
it's good.
it was really great. He did Chicago Justice, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago
Hot dogs.
Hot Dogs, Chicago Cubs,
Chicago pizza.
Chicago Deep Dish.
Hey, if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself? I know I would. First, I'd smother myself with brown mustard and relish. I'd be so delicious.
The Bears.
Upcoming,
Okay.
Wanted 2.
No. Don't.
It's on IMDb.
I can't lie.
Okay, so either that's a real thing happening, or 10, 15 years ago, this was something they said that is in production and it's just never left IMDb.
Yeah. I wish.
How great would it be?
But I don't know if I wish.
You do
I like this movie so much that a sequel might wreck it.
They won't wreck it. You'll still be like, just appreciate the first one more, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Also, writer Chris Morgan. It seems like he did pretty much all of the Fast and Furious sequels.
Okay.
47 Ronin.
Yeah.
Which you like.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you did like that.
That's the Keanu Reeves thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not.
Maybe you thought it was better than most people thought it was.
It was okay.
Maybe it was your favorite movie. I can't remember. What was it?
It's definitely not my favorite movie, but it's definitely better.
Shazam!
Oh,
Fury of the Gods, he also wrote.
Yeah.
And Red One.
I like Red One.
You do?
Kind of.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I have fun watching it with the kids.
Right.
The kids think it's fun.
Maybe that's why, because that's what I did is
Watched it with
heard
the
your
kids.
review and watched it with the kids, and they had fun with it.
Yeah, they had a blast. The snowmen, Krampus, the slap fight, all that stuff. They like that. This is starring a lovely lady who collects knives, holds a private pilot certificate, and has an interest in mortuary science. It's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
She began modeling at 14 and had a childhood dream of becoming a funeral director.
Yeah. She's a babe, and was a babe, like the biggest babe at this time too. There was no one bigger than her as far as like,
Babehood?
well, chicks, like if you wanted a hot chick in your movie, you put Angelina Jolie in it, whether it was Tomb Raider or Mr. and Mrs. Smith or this.
Gone in
whatever.
60 Seconds.
Yeah, all that
I'll
stuff.
tell you what else she was in.
Yeah.
Hackers.
Okay.
The Bone Collector, Girl Interrupted, Gone in
Yep.
60 Seconds, Tomb Raider, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and almost every boy born in the 80s and 90s dreams as they're naughty bits.
Yep.
That's about it for her. As a child, this next guy wanted to become a missionary because he wanted to travel the world and planned on being a priest. It's James McAvoy.
He's got a good priest name.
Ja-
Father McAvoy.
That's what I was thinking that too. I was like, because he's Scottish. I wonder if a lot of people, it's like, okay, well, either I become a potato farmer or a priest.
Just because you're Scottish, like, my name really lends itself to the clergy.
priesthood.
Right. Yeah.
If you're from Scotland, then we mean no offense.
Right. Sorry, Liam Neeson.
We know of your particular set of skills. The Last King of Scotland, Becoming Jane, X-Men First Class,
Yep.
Filth. I've never seen that. You see that?
I think so.
I've heard a couple things about it. I was like, maybe I should check that out. Split, Atomic Blonde, Speak No Evil, which I haven't seen. I'm kind of like on the fence whether I even want to see it.
Speak no evil.
Him and his wife take in another
Oh, I did
couple.
see that.
Yeah? What'd you think?
It's fun. It's exactly what you think it is. But
Exactly.
That's fine.
And he was in Muppets Most Wanted. Oh. What was he in Muppets Most Wanted?
Miss Piggy.
No, he had one of those cool little cameos.
and a Gorkin.
Yeah, he was a Swedish chef.
Oh, that would be
Which was
great.
weird because he had a little bit of Scottish accent. What did that sound like?
Oh, well, it was not. I can't. There's
You
no
can't,
way.
no way.
I can't. You can't bark and
Work in a potato.
No, that's Irish.
Darn it!
Bark in my kilt.
It just shows how uneducated we are here
Yeah,
in the Midwest.
see, that's right.
Talking about Irish and Scottish people. I mean, shame on us.
They're not the same.
No, I know that. But for some
One's
reason
from
I
Scotland
thought,
and
yeah,
one's from Ireland.
I know. and one was in So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Look at the size of that boy's head. I'm not kidding, it's like an orange on a toothpick.
Muppets Most Wanted, he was the UPS guy that delivered Sam the Eagle's humongous shield.
Have a delivery here for Mr. Eagle. Right here. And here's your rope.
Next in this, a former mechanic in the United States Air Force. Thank you for your service. Who had his Broadway debut in the musical Hello, Dolly.
Oh.
Do you even know he was on Broadway in musicals?
No.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense given his age. He probably did do some musicals before.
He was also in Lean on Me, Driving Miss Daisy, Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Batman Begins, Red. He was God in Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty is one of those sneaky ones where I frequently cry when I watch that movie.
Oh, yeah? Why?
When Jim Carrey dies and he's up in quote-unquote heaven.
You want it back?
No, I want her to be happy.
You did it! You changed!
I can't do it. But that might be a mini jam too.
Yeah.
That movie's great.
I love that. Morgan Freeman's like, it's good, good, it's good.
Morgan Freeman is one of the most iconic voices in the whole world.
Absolutely.
He's so good. And I'm pretty sure that he has a fountain of youth in his bedroom or something because he's still doing it.
He's still doing
kicking.
it. Gosh, he looks old. I just feel.
His eyes are getting all cloudy and stuff. Looks like a walleye.
But
Bless his-
he's got too many great movies to keep talking about him. But we're going to move on to some reviews.
Okay, let's do reviews. Keep it in, chicken.
Here's a good one from Sean.
Okay, Sean.
There's no smarts behind it, merely style and spectacle, and Bekamamatov just runs with it.
What the hell did you just say?
I said Bekamamatov.
Bekamamatov?
That's the director.
Oh, okay.
Bekmambatov.
Yes.
Just runs with it. He's not concerned with making it look real, just making it look really cool and letting the audience decide if they're in the mood to play this game.
Yeah.
A bad one from Scott.
It's always a Scott.
It is a Scott.
Shout
Before
out.
we go into this, I just want to say too that like a lot of people are like, it doesn't look real, it doesn't look whatever. It's like, well, then go stand and look out the window.
Right.
I kind of love. I love it when action is real.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right.
I also love when it's 6-year-old action figure action where this could never happen in real life, but I get to watch it happen because they made a fucking movie.
Right. The thing that a lot of people don't know about this too is that this was a comic book.
I had no clue.
Yeah, and all of this stuff, I mean, it's comic book rules. It's superhero rules. And I've said this 1,000 times on 1,000 different podcasts. It doesn't matter as long as it looks cool.
That's why I picked this review.
Yeah.
Because he says exactly what you say. It doesn't have to be right.
Right.
It has to look cool.
Yeah, and it does look damn cool.
All right, a bad one. A movie so shamelessly derivative of so many other movies that it ought to have a works cited page at the start of the closing credits. Because so many other movies have taken a guy from a cubicle and adopted him into a fraternity of assassins at a textile factory, trained him to control his rare ability to increase his heartbeat and gain extra adrenaline at practically slow time, and set him on a mission to kill his father's killer. I mean, it's cookie cutter.
Everyone has done this.
Can we get a new idea?
I'm pretty sure this was the plot to the last Smurfs movie. Everyone does. He's full of shit. Scott's full of crap.
No, I mean, there is no original ideas. Okay?
There's only like 7 different stories you can tell or something like that.
Maybe, right? Maybe someone has this weird, crazy new idea. That's fine. But how rare is it? Like almost everything is derivative of something else. What you need to do is you put your own special secret sauce on it, and you make it your own.
Yeah.
Like even our show. So much of it is pulled from ideas from other shows, questions that other people ask.
Sure.
And some of it we just use. Well, obviously, there's some things that like are kind of cookie cutter for a movie podcast, vitals, best actor, whatever. Yeah. But then we try to add our own crap to make it cool and funny and weird and fart jokey.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's what you're doing out here. It's not like anybody needs to reinvent the wheel every time, but you want to make sure that your wheel is worth spinning. And this movie, there's been a million the assassin doesn't know or the badass doesn't know they're a badass and has to become a badass, whatever. Yeah.
They're hunting someone they think is someone else, but it's not. Yeah.
That's been done a million times. But this movie did it very cool. And the payoffs are awesome. And shut up, Scott.
All right. That's everybody else's reviews. Not everybody else's, the 2 that I picked.
Right.
But let's review this ourselves.
All right. We have a 5-point samurai scale that we will be judging this movie on. The first category is... What's your story? The story of this, Brian just went over it pretty
Yeah, man.
bitching about Scott. But yeah, this dude lives in a cubicle. He's an accountant. He has stress problems, whatever. And then he finds out that his dad was part of the secret fraternity of assassins that he becomes a part of, and hilarity ensues.
Yeah, man. You were part of, I'm sure, 90% of the guys that had to leave the house for work at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because this was in a time of your life where not a lot of people worked from home, if any. And everyone had this fantasy.
The part where he says, "Shut the up!" to Janice or whatever.
Jesus H. and popsicle. I still don't have my billing reports, but you've got time to sit here and Google your ass off. Well, I know one thing. You've got your review coming up next week, and I can't wait to start checking me off some big boxes. Attitude, poor. Performance, poor. Management skills, poor. Works well with others. Ha! That's a joke. Shut the up!
I did it in my head 1,000 times.
Yes.
To 1,000 different people leaning on my cubicle. So what are you bringing for the food day, Dave?
Shut the up!
Where are you going for lunch, Dave?
Shut the up!
Shut the up! You wanted to do it daily. And then to see it in a movie.
I understand. Junior high must have been kind of tough, but it doesn't give you the right to treat your workers like horseshit, Janice. But I want you to know that if you weren't such a bitch, would feel sorry for you. But as it stands, I feel I can speak for the entire office when I tell you, go f*** yourself.
I was like,
My hero!
I love you. And then when he just bashes that dude's head with the keyboard.
It's great, bro. Who's the man?
I'm the man.
Sorry, Chris Pratt, but you're a douche. It was just spoke to my heart.
Yeah, man.
I loved it.
Normal dude becoming a badass, ridiculous action, and there's a twist.
Yeah.
I love this story.
Yeah, it was really good. The story gets an 8 for me.
Nice. I'm between a 7 and 8. I'm going to stick with a 7.
All right.
Okay, still very good.
Our next category is... Did you act right? Yeah, for the most part, every actor in here is pretty great. I can't think of anybody that offends me or whatever.
Yeah, no one's offensive, but I think James McAvoy is great.
Really great.
He's really great.
Yep.
Angelina is very pretty.
Yep.
And everyone else is fine.
Yeah. It's not breaking any records here for acting or anything, but everybody does enough of a good job to where I believe them, even if you're a butcher. I loved his parts where he was talking to him and speaking Spanish. And
To spend a lot of time with knives? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was a rhetorical question, culo.
I was like, this feels like a fake accent to me.
no,
So
I think it's like Cuba or...
Well, I looked up where he's from, and he's from Georgia, the country, not the state, which is just south of Russia.
No, that's wrong. He called him a culo. That's
what I'm saying, is like...
The actor's from there? Or?
Yes, the actor.
Oh, okay. But the character is supposed to be from...
Oh, I don't know where the character's supposed to be from, but I was just like, this doesn't seem like an authentic accent to me. Maybe it is. Who knows? But that's why I looked it up. Finding out that he's from Georgia and, between Asia and Europe, I'm like, well, that probably is a fake accent.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I believed it. It was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not blowing my mind or anything here for acting. So it gets a 6 for me.
Yeah, I'll do 6 too, just because McAvoy's so great.
Yep. Our next category here is... Did you show your work? And yeah, man, this movie has a lot of cool effects. Bending bullets could look real cheesy. They do some super cool stuff with like people busting out of windows and you see the glass on their face kind of covering it. People get shot in the head and you see like their skin stretch for just a second before it busts through and then winds back through. Yeah, no, the guy in the beginning too gets shot in the head and then they do that. The action scenes are super cool. The last action scene with the rats and when he's running through there's shit exploding everywhere. So fantastic. Gets an 8 for me.
So why did he always wear the same sweater when he was on the train? Do you think it was just because they didn't shoot that for real? So it's not like we have to do all the takes with the same costume.
I'm not sure. Maybe that was just like his train riding uniform or something.
Put on your train sweater.
This is my conductor sweater.
The hat's too much, James. Take it off. and the kerchief around
You
your neck.
call me Thomas. I loved that show.
I'm going to go with a 7 for this.
Okay. Our next category here is... Did you bring the badassery? Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah, the category is dark comedy, gun fu,
Yeah.
superhero, action, crime, thriller. Is it a superhero movie?
Kind of.
Kind of. I don't know if I would
have
categorize
super
it.
strength. They can all run really fast and jump really far. And
They can't all do that.
sure they can.
No.
The ones that are the assassins can.
The only one who did it was the guy who gets shot in the beginning.
No.
I was going to ask that. Like, well, how come that guy can act like the Matrix, but no one else can?
Well, James McAvoy is doing it at the end. He's running super fast through that shop. And
Oh, it doesn't
they're
seem
slowing
like
it down or
superhero
whatever.
stuff. It feels like he's running, but he has that vision where he can just shoot quick because he's like Sonic the Hedgehog in it through it.
I don't know. Some of it read to me like they had some kind of superpowers or even bending bullets and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
You had to speed up your heart rate to do all that. I don't know. It's pretty badass. Whatever it was, whether it was or not, this gets an 8 for Dave.
Yeah, I didn't buy it as a superhero movie or crime even, but a dark gun fu action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love the term gun fu. That's like perfect for this movie.
Yep.
It's 7-year-old action, figure action going on. The car landed on the side of the bus, bus tipping, and the car drives off. The Corvette ramp to be able to shoot the guy through the sunroof.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just flips off the Corvette in the perfect way that would never happen with real physics. And then on the train where they're bulleting each other's bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superhero.
It's something, exactly. And the last thing I wanted to say about badassery is, thank you, Mr. Miyagi. This guy can shoot the wings off of flies. You're trying to capture them with chopsticks.
Which do you think is harder?
Well, the hardest thing is to have Mr. Miyagi keep a fly flying 1 feet in front of him for more than 2 seconds. How does he control the fly to stay right here for 5 minutes?
He holds it in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how flies work.
It's like an ant. If you draw a circle around an ant, it won't leave that circle.
Really?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So it's probably like a fly. He just drew an imaginary line,
that's right.
kept him in a circle. For badassery, a 7.
Okay. Our last category here is... Did you keep your promise?
Yeah, man. This is a ton of fun. It's ridiculous, but a great time. I'm going 7.
For me, the rose-colored glasses are on here 100%. There's problems, but it's definitely, like I said, a movie that spoke to my soul. It overdid what I thought it was going to do when I put it in my DVD player that first time or whatever. So as far as keeping your promise, this gets another 8 from Dave.
Yeah, man. These mini jams are going to be a little bit different than a normal jam because they have the nostalgia. We're picking these because we love them.
Right.
So the scores are going to be higher than maybe some other people. And you know what?
Yeah.
Deal with it.
And this is why you guys should write into us and tell us what you want to do for mini jams, because at some point
we can poop all over your nostalgia.
We can crap all over the movie you love or whatever. Or write it in and be like, you should do this because you might hate it.
Do you know what time it is? It's math time.
All right. Before we get a final score, most valuable samurai?
I'm between the director and James McAvoy.
Wait, I'll take James McAvoy.
Okay, I'll do the director just because.
And what's his name?
Oh, Tarkin Schmuckwakonoff. He did such a good job of making this movie look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, James McAvoy did a fantastic job, but he was relatively unknown at this time, I think. So I think anybody in a movie that looks this cool, it's going to make you look good.
But James McAvoy with his panic attacks and all that stuff. Oh,
he
man.
did a great job.
Really great job. All right. For Would You Rather, other movies with a Rotten Tomato of 72 or IMDb of 6.7. Would you rather watch The Gorge or Wanted?
These are all going to be Wanted, so Wanted.
Okay. Atomic Blonde or Wanted?
Wanted.
Okay. I'm going Atomic Blonde over Wanted.
What?
I love that movie. Plus, it still has James McAvoy.
Yeah, I might need to watch it again.
You are hiring an assassin. Who would you trust more to get the job done? Charlize Theron or Gina Davis?
Gina Davis.
Let's say Gina Davis doesn't have her ice skates.
Than anyone else. Can't trust her with
Also, no retainer. Conspiracy Theory. Would you rather watch Conspiracy Theory or Wanted?
Wanted.
I'm going to go Conspiracy Theory.
Jeez. So what, did you just pick a bunch of movies you'd rather watch than the movie we picked?
Well, no, I'd rather watch Wanted over Gorge.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, apologize.
No.
Okay. Hot Rod.
My name is Rod, and I like to party?
Hi, my name is Dave. I like to party.
No, Dave, I just said that I party, so maybe do something different for me. You know what? Let's move on. Rico, you're up.
Hello, I'm Rico, and I like to party.
Yeah, Rico, what did I just say to Dave?
Who?
Dave.
I like to party. I'm Rod.
No, you're Kevin.
Right. Kevin. I party.
Oh, wanted.
Yeah, duh. Yeah. How about Andy Samberg instead of McAvoy?
No. Anybody too funny would be terrible.
It'd be so great.
Yeah.
Make it. I could maybe see him as the rat guy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like a good rat guy.
Yep.
All right, let's get a final score.
The final score for this one is 72.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. That puts it 7 points above Groundhog Day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think 10 points below Rain of Fire.
Oh, really?
Really liked Rain of Fire.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little taste of some extra jam. We gave you some jam.
Let's do a little extra.
Yeah. So these are questions that you will find if you subscribe to BMR, Bad Movies Rule, on Patreon.
Yep.
That's where we serve up our extra jam for our normal shows. But we'll give you a little taste of it here. And just a warning, Dave, I'm testing out some new flavors.
Okay.
So a few new questions.
I love it.
And adjusting a little bit of stuff. So for instance, for most badass scene, I'm going to give you 3 scenes that I think are badass. And I want you to rank them and tell me why they're so awesome.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
First one is leaving the office.
Yep.
Next one, training sequence. And the third one, jumping through the window and shooting everyone in the factory.
Third one is the training sequence.
Okay.
Because I think it might last a little too long.
Why are you here?
I had a shit life, so why wouldn't I?
It's still pretty great. It's one of those where he fails fantastically for a while, then goes, oh, here's why I should give a shit about this, and then does well, and then you see him doing good. So it might be a little too long. And that's the thing, is he decides to go do this and become this assassin, but doesn't really care at first that he's doing it. He kind of goes...
He just thinks he gets it.
Yeah. I did it. I shot the wings off a fly. I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, that's number 3.
The reason it's badass for me is because he's turning into a badass.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know, do I want to do that?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Number 2, oh God, both of these scenes you picked are badass for different reasons.
I know.
I'm gonna go. Number 2 is running into the factory and shooting everybody. It's real cool.
That's my choice too.
It's because as he's running through, he's doing what I always think of in these movies where, why don't you pick up the other people's guns as you're shooting them? And he's not just picking them up, he's catching them in the air. I love when he runs into the room and does that sweep with the machine gun and just, everyone is dead. It's so awesome. But number 1.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do it so bad. Just like, you, all this.
You, you're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Mash your face in, I'm out.
This is what makes the movie so great, honestly, because it speaks to so many people.
Oh,
if it was just a normal, everyday guy, but most of the movie was just him training and becoming a killer, what they did was they said, hey, this is like you.
Yeah.
And this is what you would be doing.
To the point where at the end, he says, and what the fuck did you do today?
Yeah.
Like, shut up! But I love how he has Janice in the chair and he's like, if you weren't such a bitch, we would feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
How awesome. You couldn't hurt anyone worse than that.
Yeah.
Like,
I know we all make fun of you.
Yeah.
You have jelly donuts in the top drawer.
Yeah, we would still do that. But because you're such a bitch, it's worse.
Yeah.
And that's such a good, and then, yeah, man. Yeah. And then the
You're
with
the
his
man.
tooth and
Yes.
it's so good. It's so damn good. The whole movie's so goddamn good.
I'm the man.
I would say out of all the movies we've done since we started Samurai Movie Jam, period, this is the biggest Cap catches the hammer moment.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to find that one where you're just like, yes!
Yes.
That's probably the closest we've gotten.
For sure.
Oh, when he
Where
smacks
you
him
jump
with the
out of your
keyboard.
chair.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And it's Chris Pratt. We haven't talked about him much because he's a famous dude, but yeah, he got his face smashed in and it was great.
It was great. Are there any other ones that I didn't mention there that you'd have to bring up as most badass scene?
The train scene's really good.
The train is very cool.
I like at the end where she's like, your name came up too, and he just shoots the glass, falls through there.
Everything they told you was a lie. You're my son.
What are you saying to me? Is it true?
Yes. Well, his name came up. So did yours.
It's good. And the fighting by shooting each other's bullets, everything that happens in the movie, I'm just like, yeah, do that. Okay, I love it.
Speaking of badass scenes,
yes,
I just want to plug my stuff real quick.
Oh, right.
Brian draws movies. Why
haven't you done this yet?
Wanted?
Yeah.
I know I should. That's a good question. Let's think about it. No, I draw and I paint movie scenes. You can go check them out on my website, briandrawsmovies.com. If you are there and you see something you like, you should buy it. And use the coupon code SAMURAI. You'll get 25% off.
Yeah.
And you can follow me on socials and all that stuff too. That would be great. Most ridiculous scene. So this is a new one. Most ridiculous scene or thing that happens in the movie. Gosh, I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
In the beginning, when Angelina Jolie is stealing him from the thing and he's running away, but then she drives the car and spins the car and opens the door so that he all of a sudden is sitting in the passenger seat.
So cool.
It's so cool, but ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Absolutely. It's like
I can buy it.
Stepping out of the car and
yes.
But they're super cool. All the car foo that happens in this movie is ridiculous. When they look at each other and go, "You be a ramp, I'm gonna," and then
they brakes. And the look at each other too is like in the rear view. You're not gonna see what he's even doing there. No. Just peeks in the rear view like a winky. She's like a winky.
And it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to look cool. And it did, but it is absolutely ridiculous.
All right, what is Wesley's sandwich shop order at the beginning of the movie versus the end of the movie?
I think in the beginning he just gets like a ham and cheese.
Bologna on white bread.
Yeah, not very fancy at all. And at the end, he does. I don't think that he goes to that sandwich shop anymore.
But he does. What does he order?
Probably some kind of cheesesteak, something a little bit more substantial. He needs his protein. He's a badass now. So this was another thing I didn't really like was how what's-his-face shows up and just kind of takes him to that apartment and heals him. Like that dude shows up for a second and now all of a sudden he's a huge part of the story and then gets him out of the river and they just kind of skip over that whole part. I'm not sure why I thought of that, but yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Anyway, it was like, oh, we need some exposition right now, so here's a guy. Anyway.
Best line from the movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Or his last one that you've brought up several times. What have you done today?
Yeah.
What have you done lately? I also like Morgan Freeman. No, insanity is wasting your life as in nothing when you have the blood of a killer flowing through your veins.
Insanity is being shit on, beat down, coasting through life in a miserable existence when you have a caged lion locked inside and the key to release it.
Biggest laugh.
When he hits him with that key.
It is, and I wrote, the cap catches the hammer moment, which we don't put on the mini normally. It's normally in just the extra jam. But yeah, it's that office
And that
scene.
should be the mug you do too, is just him with his stretched out.
Everything is blurry except for the keys.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I tried to look at it because after watching this, like, oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Would this movie be better if zombies had shown up? How, when, what happens, if so?
Well, any movie's better if zombies show up.
Let's not just say that.
I don't know. I kind of like that he has challenges here. I think just if you had zombies, but it was like Walking Dead where they're just kind of in the background and you got to deal with them, that'd be one thing. But if this is our only thing, you can curve bullets, man. You could just... At the end, she shoots like 10 people at once. So why wouldn't you just whoop? There's 15 zombies dead. Here's 28 zombies dead. Whatever. Yeah.
All right. Most badass weapon?
This is another thing I wish they would have done more with in the movie. Is clearly there were some very special guns that some of these guys were using. Like James McAvoy at the end has this very cool, like looks like a pirate gun, but it has a magazine on it and all this shit. It's very cool. I wish they would have shown those more, or at least talked about why they existed.
Right. A little bit more world building in terms of the fraternity.
Yeah.
Instead of just the looms.
That's why Wanted 2 would probably be cool, is because it's kind of John Wicky.
Oh, I was going to say, they could totally go and make it all that sort of, here's a coin, here's a whatever.
Here's a fraternity, here's another one, here's whatever else. Yeah.
They should. And have James McAvoy as the badass going around?
Yeah, as the old badass.
Now I want it.
But yeah, I wish those guns were more prevalent. Yeah. Because they kind of get shot out of his hand and then he doesn't touch it.
I knew you would talk about the dad's like secret guns in the closet and those sort of things, but Angelina in the grocery store has the like round the corner looky-loo gun.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
she puts her gun in the thing and then it's like a GoPro thing, like a selfie stick.
Yes. Guns. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Most badass death. Plenty to pick from here.
Yeah, it's got to be the end when Angelina Jolie shoots all of those people. I can't even think of.
That's mine too. And if you said that, I was also going to bring up Morgan Freeman because Morgan Freeman's death is pretty great. His face and poking boobs and dicks.
You see Angelina Jolie's boobs.
You see her butt right below her wet tattooed back.
Yeah. She's bad.
They have those most paused moments in movies. That's got to be up there.
I would think. Yeah.
Probably. Who would you hang with, and what would you do
I'd hang with James McAvoy and go curve bullets and like, let's go drive me around.
Yeah,
fun things.
Wesley, but not run on top of a train. That's what I said. Anything else is fine.
no
I don't want to go on the train. Worst hang?
Probably the butcher. He's just going to cut you a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Unless he was making you a sandwich.
Well, maybe, but I wouldn't want to eat there.
Yeah, not from
This is
him
all
either. He's
bloody
all
butcher
sweaty and
it's sweaty and bloody and ugh.
I wrote the rat guy just because there's rats around. He
I
seemed
wish
nice.
that
but-
Common was more of a thing too in the movie.
Yeah.
He's a badass dude, and he just kind of stands there until he gets shot. He's just the gun guy and then dies.
Would a jetpack have helped in this movie?
I don't think.
If so, where and when?
What, he's falling out of the train, I guess?
Yeah, if you had a jetpack. It works.
My name did come up, but I don't care.
Movie memorabilia. What are you going to take from this movie and put it in our SMJ warehouse?
Probably one of the rats or one of the watches off of the rat or any of the cool guns that they all had.
Okay. Which gun? The one at the end in the
I
apartment?
like the big one with the ball at the end and like looks like a pirate gun.
Okay, you take that, and I'm taking one of the healing tubs.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we'll go
if they
relax
worked.
there.
Yeah.
They do work. I watched it.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about a social media post that Wesley posted during the movie.
I don't think he posted. I think his girlfriend did after Angelina Jolie kissed him.
Yeah.
She's like, if you see this man, he's a dick, and don't kiss him. He just whatever. No. Are you dating my boyfriend?
Perfect. Yeah. Unseen scene? How about Dad? Watching all the time.
I want to see more of Dad anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Seeing how he got through all these years watching Wesley and stayed in one spot, basically. He was being hunted by the fraternity that whole time.
If I'm the dad, though, Barry's dead already.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him humping my son's girlfriend. I wouldn't kill him in the apartment, but as soon as he stepped out the door, boop, boop.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he needed to you got to handle this.
I guess.
He could have put money in his account too. Didn't.
Does Wesley, at the beginning, win in a fight against Peter from Office Space?
The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He's got some rage in there.
Well, and he doesn't have any of these powers when he smashes his face in with that keyboard. He just kind of does it because he's fed up.
That's
so
what I mean,
think
yeah.
if he got to that point.
Does Wesley, at the end, win in a fight against the accountant?
Yeah, because he has superpowers. He can curve bullets. There's not who's going to fight that unless they can shoot the bullets out of the air. The accountant, he's badass, but he's regular rules badass.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that. It's just funny if you think of like young James McAvoy versus old Ben Affleck. You're like, Ben Affleck's gonna beat that kid's ass. But yeah, because of what he's capable to do, slowing time down, etc. Best character to replace with Will Ferrell.
Probably the butcher or the the guy that keeps punching him. He doesn't talk that much.
No, I would do the butcher. That's great.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a Mexican accent, but like, Will Ferrell doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that would be funny.
Yeah.
It'd be like in Get Hard at the end where he's, what do they call him? Milkshake?
Hey, stop it, you old friends. Now, Jojo, you might be right. Strip club isn't a home office. You're asking to be audited, son.
My movie question was going to be, how did the first guy do the Matrix? Because I didn't get that feel from anybody else except for him, where he put his heel against the wall and dented the elevator to run and jump across the street to another building.
Yeah.
Like not an alleyway, a full street. I just didn't get the feel from anybody else.
But James McAvoy jumps over that whole bridge with the train and stuff instead of sliding under it like Angelina Jolie does. He jumps that stuff, jumps through the wood and the bridge and then onto the other side. And there isn't anything as obvious as that where they're flying through the 70, 80, 100 feet through the air. But
do you have any movie questions?
About Wanted?
No. I was thinking Jaws. Any questions about Jaws?
Do you think that sharks would eat that much?
I don't know. You know, how hungry are they?
Just killing for fun, I guess.
Let's wrap this sucker up.
All right.
What episode is next?
Next,
we have The Bride will be our next episode coming out next week. And after that, our next mini jam, we're going to do Teen Wolf.
All right.
Yeah, I decided on it.
Perfect. Thanks for coming to this mini jam here. Reach out to us, samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. We're on all the socials. Message us on there. Like, comment, subscribe, click that bell so you know.
And this is episode 27. Man,
we did it.
We're heading towards 50.
We are only a few months from 50.
You math genius.
Yeah.
Dead or alive.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thanks again for coming, and we'll see you on the next one.
Appreciate you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
That's pretty good.
Attitude. 4. Performance. 4. Management skills. 4. Works well with others. Ha! That's a f***ing joke. What is this bull? That is this prick. Some loser gets his head blown off in the metropolitan. Shut the f*** up!